Man behind me is a 10 by 34 Birmingham. Let's take a look. And that, my friendly fellows, is a bay window. Look at this beautiful bay window. What we do is we build them out of an ESP here in our, it's called engineered steel panels, and then we have our carpenters cover this in the LP siding. So this is a seated bay window. You can sit in this thing, you can watch the clouds go by and the birds, yeah. Okay, so up there, again, freeze boards. You got your polyurethane 30-inch overhang corbels. This one, the Birmingham switches up a little bit. We go from vertical siding on the sides to horizontal siding in the gable. Now the gable is a triangle. So up in there, you guys, you can see it's got the horizontal siding, the freeze boards. Here, this is what creates this entire house, is you've got all of your faux rafters, you've got your corbel, that's that bracket right there that gives all that beautiful detail to this style home. So this home is really done as a craftsman style looking carpenter's house. You can see the dormer. The dormer along there has got 4 egress windows. That's to make it look uniform and balanced out. It's 2 on this side, 2 on that side. But the biggest thing you guys are not going to believe is when we go inside and see the direct light, because, hey, you know what? I'm going to give a debut. Here we go, everybody. There she is.
I wasn't supposed to come on.
She wasn't going to talk, but you know what? Let's do this. This Birmingham is a celebration of this gorgeous home.
This is beautiful.
And I need your input.
Okay, well, there you go. It's gorgeous, absolutely. And I wish it was out.
I know, so we can see it better.
Oh, my God, it's just so pretty. I don't know if they can, I hope they can hear me, but I wasn't supposed to go on.
Oh, gosh, here. I'll let you, that right there is our cupola right there with the indirect light. And I'll give you the microphone, too. We'll share it.
One of the things I just want you to point out just really quick and just a little bit slower, show what a corbel, the dental mold, those things.
Beautiful.
Really quick.
Okay. So we call that arch bracket a corbel bracket.
Yes.
And it kind of simulates this holding up the whole entire overhang of the house, right? It's not structural. It's really more for decorations, but it gives it that dimension.
Yeah.
And the dental mold, really, we don't have a dental mold. It would be the little squares.
Okay.
But as you can see, the freeze board and the design of dental mold is more like an exterior trim that adds to the house, that gives it that little extra. But we do have the faux rafters.
Faux rafters.
Faux rafters.
That's what it is.
The wider fascia boards. Like out here, this triangle.
Yes.
That we used to put a fascia board up there like it was a 1x6. This is a 1x8 now. And this is
bigger.
all LP siding. There's no wood.
Nice.
It's got such a long, I think it's a 30-year warranty or a 50-year warranty. I'd have to look. Hey, I'm not going to be here 30 years from now anyway.
Yeah,
all right?
Exactly.
So, anyway.
And one of the things I want to point out that I remember that you used to say about tongue boxes.
Yeah.
The guys would rather die than to build a tongue box.
We can build a house by the time we build a tongue box.
This looks like a tongue box. That has to be pretty hard
all right,
to put
so
together.
I came up with an idea. I said, I want to build a bay window, and I don't want to take forever building it.
Yes.
So we built it out of our ESP panels is what we did.
Oh, okay.
So really, we build it in the factory. We give it up, and our Amish, we've trained our Amish to build these homes, right? So what we do is we fasten it on there, then they just cover it with LP siding.
So it attaches on there.
Attach it, it's like a window. You just attach it, they cover it, done.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we
Which
put the
keeps
roof on it,
costs
and
down.
they detail it out. You got it.
That's it.
Efficiency,
Yes.
but it still looks really beautiful.
Oh, it looks gorgeous on there. Okay.
LP siding, you guys can see, you got your plug outside, you got this beautiful box that looks decorative, all right? You come over here, you got your water spigot. Again, the trim box, it really helps this look nice.
Beautiful.
Another trim box, this is for your washer and dryer exhaust vent. And you got these double windows that we have, double on the other side. This is the bedroom inside. Think about it, the bedroom has 4 windows in it.
Wow.
Beautiful home, $105,000.
What size are the windows?
These are 3040, 3040. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now, what I love too is that you have so many colors to pick from. I've already seen like 4 different colors on the houses and stuff, so that's nice.
So we did a video previous to this because we've got so many model homes in this area. This is, I don't want to get off on this, but this is actually a model home.
A live edge.
Right? And this is our Abingdon. And it's got live edge. This will be a stucco right here. And live edge fascia boards, corbels. So it's really a cottage looking. All right, we don't want to get off on that.
No, but my goodness.
Let's get over here. There's just so many things, cool things to look at. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Let me get up in here.
Okay, you can help me up.
Yeah.
Ace, you getting that?
Look here.
Oh! Barely made it. Come on, Ace.
Come on, bud. You dirty dog. Can I gotta grab a hand.
Okay.
Hey, let me grab that hand.
All right, grab this hand.
Ready? Go.
Wait. Okay. Oh, Randy.
Wow.
Now, this
Come
is
on.
the first time I've been in a Birmingham that's been completed. This is beautiful. Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah, this is it.
This-
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at this Birmingham.
Oh.
You know, I designed this in my head. I had
Yes.
this vision of what I wanted it to look like.
Oh.
Let me point out a couple things with this indirect light coming in.
Yes.
Mandy, you might have to zoom in on just some detail of the carpentry work that we've got going on here. So just in the living room, we got 4 windows, and one of them is this big, huge window here. Could you imagine looking out over where the Kellers had the Pacific Ocean?
Yes, gorgeous.
Gosh.
California. What size window is that?
That's a 5040, so it's 5 foot by 4 foot.
Okay.
These are 3 foot by 4 foot, and then 2 more 3 foot by 4 foot.
Oh, wow.
But what I love about it is you have this indirect light coming in from this long cupola.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, hey, why don't you get right there on that seat
Okay.
and then look all the way down through here.
Oh, my.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Is this not gorgeous? Listen,
I got to have one of these.
look how tall this is, right? So in my head, this is what I was thinking. I got our lights that shine down for our kitchen. That right there is the bathroom.
Yes.
And I didn't close it off. I left it open just so we can get the heating and air in there and just let air pass by. And the direct light, it wouldn't interfere with that cupola when we were framing it. It didn't close off the windows from the outside.
My goodness. So there's no ceiling. That's the ceiling of the bathroom.
This ceiling here runs all the way through.
Yes.
And when you
okay.
come in here, you'll be able to see what it looks like.
All right.
But before we do, I'm going to point out the kitchen. Beautiful kitchen again. Yeah, I know it's the kitchen bathroom, but that gives us a formal living room.
Look at this.
Complete formal living room.
Look at all that.
Indirect light coming into the kitchen. You know, I remember when I started studying on this design, I remember back in the 60s, they had some Frank Lloyd Wright and some other architecture.
Yes.
Had a lot of indirect light and overhangs, and they had a lot of cantilevers and stuff. And I remember in some of these older homes, they had this huge vaulted ceiling in the kitchen, and this indirect light. It just makes this place feel so big.
Well, it makes it feel like an architectural type home that you would see in a magazine. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it right there.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? We have never been featured in an architectural
Never.
magazine, ever.
Shame
I'm like,
on them.
man, this is just so cool.
It is.
Double windows in the kitchen.
Yes.
All right, now they're going to say, well, you took away your cabinet space or your shelving. We sure did.
But
you know
have
what?
to have windows.
This house is made to look at, man.
Yes.
It is, it's made to live in, and we got cabinets in here. Of course, you can still put you a stove if you wanted to. I know we got a cooktop. You can still put a stove, washer and dryer,
Well, you can put a pantry.
all the way across, a tall pantry in here.
Pantry, yes.
This, still a little bit of creativity on your part. All this could be some shelving if you wanted to. I would never do that.
Oh, I'd never.
I'd just like leave it open. And
You need a big portrait of you up
oh my
there.
God, yeah. Laying down. All right, so come on in here. All right, so
Oh, wow.
bathroom, I think the coolest thing is this indirect light up here.
Yes.
Look at the cupola,
Look at that.
how it still shines inside the bathroom.
Look at the light coming in.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is, oh man, you get in here and take a shower, right? Yeah. So you
Oh,
got
my
all
goodness.
this space.
And you have a closet.
All this space. You got a small closet here. Yep. That you could, and it's deep. I mean, look how deep this closet. It's 36 inches deep.
Yeah.
You can lose me.
Look. Oh, good.
And up here, you can still put shelving. There, you know, in a bathroom, this is a place probably to put stuff. You know, if you
Yeah.
want to put shelves up here and store your stuff up here.
Listen, they are so creative now, especially with IKEA and everything like that. They're so creative.
You could get
things.
a ton of stuff just in this space right here.
Stuff that, you know how they'll roll out, things like that.
Man, you could have all your toiletries, toilet paper, paper towels, all that. And then here, Amanda, look. You could have a ton of stuff here still that would be out of your way and even wrap around the corner a little bit.
Absolutely.
Love
exactly.
It. All right.
Well, too, you have to think about, this is a big Birmingham, but it's still, everybody with their tiny homes, it's a tiny home. You're supposed to be minimal with your things anyway. You're not going to have a full-on what I have at my house, okay? So
now, think, this is only 340 square feet.
Yeah.
10 by 34. So it's still a small house.
Yeah.
It does not feel small with a formal living room.
No.
This nice size bathroom.
Yeah.
Now, you got space, like Amanda said, either a pantry here. This is made for a washer and dryer.
Yep.
Okay, stackable. You got all kinds of room.
Beautiful.
We have a loft up here, as you guys can see. There's 4 egress windows, so it looks kind of balanced out, like I were talking when we were outside.
Beautiful.
The only thing that we've done different, and believe it or not, these are to the tiny code rules or codes that you can, is the rise on these things and how high they are.
Yeah.
H, can you go up there? Come on, you go up there, buddy. Come on. Get up there. Show them how to get up there. Come on.
He's not, but you're not up there.
What? You want me to go first? You want me to go? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
You up there.
Come on, buddy. There you go. Oh my. Hey, this loft is huge. This is major storage or, of course, guest bedroom.
Yes.
This is not made for primary bedroom.
No.
All right? So these risers are almost a foot tall. All right, so this is going to be tough going down. That's why, but I love having this wall, having this thing to grab onto.
Yeah.
But this is made for storage. It's made for overflow bedroom space. So this whole house was built for one single floor living.
Yeah, single floor living.
Single floor.
Well, you're not going to be carrying items up there.
You're going to throw them up there is what you're going to do.
You just sling them up there.
Come on, boy, let's go back. Good boy. Yep. So look.
Well, this isn't bad at all.
So look, I'm gonna grab a hold of this.
Yeah.
You know.
You can even put handles there. Put whatever you want.
Good.
Oh, that's not bad at all. No.
What you got here, buddy?
Oh my gosh! Look, wait a minute. There's a door.
Come on! Oh, a swinging door. Come on in.
Hello.
Look at this thing, how big it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I love this bedroom because it is a bedroom.
Yes.
It's a full-on bedroom.
Remember the ocean breeze?
Ah.
You come on in.
I got you in a headlock. Yep. So it's a full bedroom and it has a mini split just for the bedroom.
Just for the bedroom.
If you leave your door open, of course, it'll help, in the other parts of the house.
Sure.
This is a full-on bedroom, everybody.
Wow.
You can shut the door. Good night.
Good night.
Is that not cool?
What's this?
Well, let's see.
Oh. Perfect
Under the stairs,
place.
water heater.
Perfect.
Now, because those stairs are so steep, right? That's why there's not much storage in there.
That's okay. We can figure it out.
Again, somebody say, where's the closet?
I know.
All right, so you can put a closet
Behind the door.
behind here if you'd like,
Yes.
right? In our Charleston, it does have the water heater and a closet right here. This could be a closet if you'd like.
Sure.
Big bedroom. Depends on where you put your bed. If you put your bed here, then you could have a dresser, armoire across here, or here. You got a lot of room in here. That's what I love about this house is that we have room in a bedroom. You're not, and I don't mind. My bed is against the wall and against the wall and against the wall. But here you're paying. This is a $105,000 house.
Right.
105. All that you see, completely urethane, painted walls. All you do is put your blinds, move in.
Now, these walls, when you talk about these walls right here,
Yeah.
are these pre-painted when you get the wood or do you paint it?
Both.
You have to do both?
They come primed and then we have to paint them.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a
Now,
main girder.
Another thing is the outlets. Plenty of outlets.
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outlets in this house.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, 4. You don't have one behind here. And the reason is normally the headboard's here.
Yep.
And you got a light, a stand and a stand.
Yeah.
And then over there.
Yeah, perfect.
Love the Birmingham. Let's go back in here really quick. I'm going to show you what we got.
Another thing is, how tall is this? Because,
this is 78 inches tall.
Yeah, because it's not as tall as a normal house, but you have room upstairs in the loft to give you more room.
So our windows are at 76.
Okay.
This is probably down to about 74 because we want to give as much space as we can up top. We're also building these homes. Wait, just say it out loud.
Oh.
We're building them a little bit taller than 13.6.
Well, don't say that.
You're getting more house. You're getting more bang for the buck. And we're building them a little bit wider. So we thought, hey, if you're going to go down the road, as long as you're under 12 foot wide, this is a wide load anyway.
Well, you're not going to travel with this house.
Yeah, you're not going to hook this to your VW and go down and go camping with it on the weekends, all right? This is a home to go, but you know what I love about this? If you get a park model or if you buy a mobile home, you're not going to move that sucker as easy as you're going to move this.
Right.
You can still hook this to a dually truck, pickup truck. You can still pull this thing and take it somewhere if you wanted to move every 6 months or if you wanted to move every year, what you wanted to do. That's why I love, it's not an 8-foot tiny home, but it's still mobile as a tiny home. Right? All right. We're going to take a final view through here.
Yes.
And I want you just to take in all this light, all this space. And you guys can tell I'm excited about it because I haven't been able to spend time in a Birmingham. I've been running around the country trying to sell these homes, and I'm finally in here.
This is the first time I've been in one.
I'm taken back by the volume, Amanda, the pure volume.
Oh my gosh, it
that's
feels
in here.
So big. You are not going to feel claustrophobic if you have any kind of issues with tightness or thinking. If you think a tiny home, if you've not been in a tiny home, most people have been in one by now.
This is cool, man.
Wow. Like, wow.
This is really cool. All right, so I'm trying to think, what would be the negatives to this house, Amanda? What's the negative? And I'm really trying to think. Always in a tiny house, there's probably always going to be a closet.
Well, okay, so now I would think somebody would bring up in this one.
Yeah, what would they say?
Where are you going to eat?
Where are you going to eat?
Where are you going to eat?
Okay.
Yeah, I would ask that question.
I say don't eat.
Don't eat! Randy wants everyone thin.
Skinny!
Very skinny.
All right, I say you could eat here.
Okay.
A dining room table, small desk. Put your table here and you could eat here. Because I think, or in that area, you could have a dining room table, couldn't you? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to want a sofa or kind of a relaxing lazy boy chair.
Or something.
So I'd have my 2 chairs. I'm probably going to use that wall for entertainment, maybe where you're at.
Right.
This right here, what would you put here? Because I know
it would be padded where people could sit on it.
Right.
You know.
Now, if you want a permanent table, you can do that. But a lot of people don't have permanent tables in a tiny house for dinner.
Right.
You know. Gosh, wouldn't it be cool if this pulled out and pulled back in?
Yeah.
And you could have set chairs around it and pull
even
out.
Too, you could put a couch in front of that. And have that for storage back there if you want to maybe a little bit, but just don't block off your window. You know.
Yeah.
Because a couch is only going to come to right there, you know. Then you can put a table over here.
Right.
There's all kinds of ways you can put a desk right here.
So you got a dining room issue that might be something that you could put there and there.
I'm thinking that would be a question of just my perspective.
Now, somebody said, my perspective.
My perspective.
Now, no, somebody said about an oven, right? That can go here. So you can still put an oven here and then put your washer and dryer here. So we've knocked that out. Closets.
And a small one, just a small oven. I wouldn't put a great big one of those little apartment size.
And saying that, this house is still ran off of 30 amp, 30, 50 amp. So if you have I would probably go with a gas stove, you know, or a small electric oven because it still ran as an efficient electric home.
Okay.
This closet here, like we said earlier, is 36 inches deep, right? So there's good storage here. And then also inside the bathroom, there's some. And then we talked about storage in the bedroom because it's so big. You could put an armoire dresser, even maybe a stand-up pantry you could get from IKEA.
Yeah. Now I have a question about when you were talking about the, the Nevada. That's hard for me to say.
I know Nevada.
I don't go but the Nevada property.
Yeah.
And out west property.
Okay.
I know it's you got it solved on the outside for the exterior of
Yeah, for the dry. You're talking about the
dryness and stuff. What about the wood inside the home, the interior? Can these homes go out west? I
would be curious. I mean, they can go because we're going to hook them to a truck and take them. But I would be curious. This is all painted.
That's protected.
It's primed before it was installed, so every board has been painted separately.
I see.
So if it does separate from the dryness, you're probably just going to see a line because it's separated. Here in Tennessee, we're probably at I'd say this wood, I'm thinking 23 to 25% humidity.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less now because we're inside in a controlled environment.
Okay.
Now we can turn the heat on and bring that humidity down to a really low percentage.
Put a humidifier in here too, right?
Before we ship it out and let it acclimate to something like that. This is probably the most durable type of construction we can do to keep that from happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Even with the polyurethane on there, that helps that, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Locks it in, seals it up. Sure does.
Man, I love it.
All right, so there are a lot of companies out there that have 10 by 30, 10 by 36, 10 by 40s. This home here is a 10 by 34 for $105,000. Now that is our highest, most expensive home.
Right.
This has also got a simulated slate roof on here on the outside.
Oh, great point.
It's not just metal. Those details, I just wish, God, I wish I had the competitors' homes against me.
Yeah.
To just show you how gorgeous this house is and how it compares. And you may be able to see that in this video. Everybody, we love this home. We have our Amish up in Kentucky that are building homes for us. We've got it down. These guys are loving it. I got a phone call from them last weekend, and they're so excited. Actually, one builder told me, he said, you know what, Randy, he said, I can't thank you enough for building this company for us. He said, for the first time in my life, I've made more money than I ever have.
That's great.
And he said, all I'm doing is I'm walking from my house to my barn. And he said, it really took me back. He goes, I'm really loving this. He said, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
That's what does these homes, everybody.
But
Took years.
Please stress how long it took. This was not easy. A big misconception about the Amish know everything how to build. This is a different animal. Yeah.
So we've been 3 years with our Amish. The first 2 years, a couple guys that we know, it was back and forth. We had to train and train and train and train and cross train and train and cross train and train. And they were all custom homes.
Yes.
And so that's why I came up with this model home. You may want another home. Yes. You may have to go and pay more money for a model home or a custom home. I've tried to incorporate everything I can into this particular model that hopefully you can live in it, hopefully you can choose in it, and think about the great quality, this beautiful indirect cupola, the quality of the people that are building them, how we've trained these guys to build these homes, and everything that goes in it, and everything that we've thought about creating this product for you. If you could, tell the world about us, tell the world about this. We're just a little mom and pop company down here in Tennessee. We build I think the Amish built about 65 homes last year of our custom homes. And if we can sell more, we got more families that can build. And they're super easy to train now that we formulated this process. And we're excited about what we're doing. Yeah. The world needs economical living and affordable housing. Believe it or not, a $105,000 home is affordable housing. You could actually take these tiny homes and you can put them together. You can take this house and take another house and join them together with a small breezeway or even a deck. When I was up in Gatlinburg, and I did a lot of building years ago, people would build these little houses. And then when they'd build a garage or they'd build a guest home, and they would build a nice, cute breezeway over to the other house. You can do this with these tiny homes. This is 340 square feet. Look at the amenities you have on here. You can actually take another home, right, for children, for mom, for people, for a growing family, and start stacking these things together and join them with breezeways. Just a thought that just come in my head.
And two, I want to bring up another point is that I'm not going to say who and I'm not going to say where or anything like this, but we just heard that there was a company who bought 200 tiny homes. I have contracted that out just about a month ago or so.
Yeah.
They are not certified homes. The quality is nothing close to our homes.
They're sheds, and they paid $140,000.
They paid more, $140,000 per shed,
and it wasn't done.
Yes, not even close. We missed it. I mean, just they said if they knew about us, they would have went with us.
You know, I'll tell you guys.
Buyer beware.
Well, buyer beware. But you know what? Do your homework. But I will tell you guys, if you know developers and people that. Because I don't know where this video is going.
Right.
But if you can land a deal like that,
yes,
I will pay you. You'll be paid for your commission or whatever we can do. We need you to help us sell our homes.
Yeah, and they need to know about us. We are certified. The quality is here. The person who told us about it, they were just like devastated that they couldn't have gotten that information to this company.
Yeah, exactly.
Devastated.
Yep. Man.
Yeah.
All right.
Big deal.
Thank you guys for watching. This is the Birmingham. This home will be going to San Diego. All right. So it's going to San Diego. I don't think it's this particular home. We got another Birmingham. It's just like it. It's going to San Diego Del Mar Fairgrounds. We will be in San Diego the 11th and 12th of this month. That's next weekend.
Wow.
This coming weekend, I will be in Fresno. We have an 8x20 Incredibox. Nicole and Travis are already up there right now. They're setting up. Tomorrow, I'm flying out of here to go to Fresno. Come see me. Come see the Incredibox. It's a 20-foot Incredibox. If you've been thinking about an Incredibox, I'll cut you a deal. Yeah. Make sure you guys stop by there and see. All three of us, we're working. I'll be coming back home right after the show. We got some really big stuff happening next week. You guys, I'm holding back. The big news that's going to be next week. It's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
It's going to be the biggest news that is in our company's history.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to share it with you next week.
It's a big pivot, isn't it?
Big, huge pivot. Yeah. It's going to be so awesome. You guys are going to love it. Everybody's going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
You, us, everybody.
Me.
Okay, not you.
Not me.
Just them.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. Birmingham. $105,000 for this house. All right, everybody.
All right.
Have a great day.